Yes, good evening, good evening, good evening. You already know, you know the vibes. It is time for the sauce. Now, I told y'all, right? Didn't I tell y'all, man, how I was carrying it? Oh, yeah, first, let me see how my audio is sounding. I'm going to share this, and then I'm going to start dropping some of the sauce. Let me throw my journalism specs on. But yes, hold on. Let me see how my audio is sounding. And then I'm gonna do what I do, man. This is a one man show, man. You know how I do, man. The show must go on. It's time for the sauce. Oh, yeah, that sound good. Now I told. I sound good, man. I sound good. I got a couple of articles I want to touch on, but hold on. Let me share this first. Let me share this, man. I told y'all, man, how I was popping out, man. I told y'all how I was popping out. And now, share to groups. Let's share this to a couple groups. I told y'all, man. I'm just like, we on a whole nother level with it now. I told y'all how I was popping out. You're on a whole nother level. It's gonna really start showing now. Like it already been showing, but it's really gonna start showing. There, one more, and I'm gonna get to doing what I do, man. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody do it like the sauce. Can't nobody do it like the sauce, right? Oh look, this is the prototype. Let me throw this on, man. See that? You see that? See what we doing over here? We doing a couple things. This is the prototype, the new, Showtime Shy News, man. Let me throw that on real quick. That looks real good. That's the prototype. We will be getting these out. You can hit the website up. They will be available real soon, sooner than later. You know how we like to say. But yeah, we're going to talk about a couple articles. I seen my guy. Shout out to the Storm, Jared Swift Heard. We're going to talk about Charlo fighting in the Toyota Center, and that's the big arena this time. Normally, they was in a small joint. He's fighting in the Toyota Center. That's where the Rockets play. That's where the Rockets play. We're gonna talk about that. We are also gonna talk about a couple articles, man. Couple articles. A couple things I seen on Facebook. Okay. We're gonna talk about this right here. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna talk about this right here. Cause yo, listen, man. I told you I do this, man. When it comes to dropping the sauce, you know the vibes, man. You are rocking out with the guy. You know the vibes. Wow, it's gonna pop up. It's gonna pop up. There it is. You see? There it goes. We are still waiting for it to show. Yes, finally. There you go. We're gonna talk about that brain damage, taking blows, man. Could that have been? Could that have been like part of the reason for my guy's demise? This is the sauce. You know the vibes. Can that been part of the reason for my guy's demise? This is the Jack Talk podcast. Can that have been part of the reason for my guy's demise? A lot of blows taken to the head. But Nonetheless, we are moving and grooving. Get that back up there, man. This is the new and improved sauce, man. And I love doing my podcast. You know, this is episode 130. You see, it's taking a mind of its own. You know, it's taking a mind of its own. Shout out to Keemon Wade, my brother, out there in the DMV. Yes, yeah. I'm gonna touch on it. Look, I'm gonna pull. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start the show off with that. Keemon, I'm gonna pull that up. I'm also gonna talk about how, you know, certain fighters are in the they like, shout out to Dallas. Dallas, Texas is a heavy blogger city. Now, guys have been putting me on to the blogs, right? To the blogs down there. So I've been catching up on the blogs, trying to catch up on the blogs. People's names, man, I'm not even going to mention, but certain people's names are all on the blogs in the Dallas DFW area for all the wrong reasons, man. For all the wrong reasons, man. I'm not even going to get into that, but that was like, ugh, I just got to pray for him. You heard? But yeah, yes, we're gonna start off with this right here. We're gonna start off with this right here. Finally, Jamal Charlo is headlining at the Toyota Center. That is where the Houston Rockets play. Previously, when he had his homecoming fights, he was in the small arena. But now he's in the big boy, 619. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is, right? The reason why I'm bringing this up is, shout out to Boo Andre. Boo Andre already said 619 he will be pulling up to the Toyota Center, and he will be calling Jamal Charlo out if he is victorious. If he is victorious, you know, I told y'all I got some treats for y'all tonight. I like Boo Andres, man. I'm gonna tell you why. Boo Andres, right? Boo Andres. I like the man a lot, man, because he is like he's good, man. 2018 Olympian. Guys don't want to fight me. Say he's a nobody, but I'm gonna get to that. I posted it yesterday for him. You know, that's what I do now. I told people, man, it's a Showtime shot. I do a lot of work behind the scenes, so I posted something to wake people up. Y'all claim he's a nobody, right? When I go to my IG, I'm really gonna highlight this. But y'all claim the man is a nobody, but yet he did 3 million views on YouTube on one of the so-called biggest boxing platforms in Fight Hype. So at the end of the day, we have to make it make sense. See, like, that's one thing about the source. I break it down to y'all, man, because I am, and this is my church right here, and right now I am ministering to y'all. But I told y'all I was going to use this.
Get buck naked right now. Get it off, son.
First of all, you better check your tone ring, man. How we doing? You drunk, you know who you're talking to.
I'm stuck to the table, like I said. Let's get a quick laugh in. Laughter is always good. This is acting up, man. They know the source is too much. They know the source is too much. Now, are you messing with the internet? Yes, Keemon said trash. I agree. You see how my joint is freezing up. They just know I was about to start talking about God. Like, come on, man, this is ridiculous. Let's see where my signal's at medium. It should be stronger than that, man. It should be a lot stronger than that. Close up this one. I think Nan Messiah is messing with the signal, man. Because it has no business freezing up like that. And it's still showing the old comment. Like, I highlighted this one. But why is it not popping up? Let me see what's showing on the actual play. On the actual wow. Let me see. Give me a second, y'all. See, I got a lot of gizmos and gadgets. Shit, I'm saying live, but it's like you're not up to par with the live. I don't want to start dropping the source, right? And y'all not hearing me. Okay, see, it's showing good over here. Man, they on bozo time. All right. I know y'all with me, man. Now I can see. I can honestly see. But see, my computer screen is showing me
For Cool Breeze, get buck naked right now. Get it off, son.
First of all, you better check your tone ring, man. Don't think you know you're talking to. Little Washington.
Then I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go to town for y'all, man. All right. I just want to see if this pops up. Because it's time. It's time, man. It's time. He put the pressure on Canelo. Canelo's not going to fight him. They offered Canelo $40 million. He said, I should post that link. But apparently he offered Canelo $40 million to fight him. And he said no. We all know about the stories of him offering Charlo $7 million. And he said no. So I think when he pulls up, and us as the fans, the media, the bloggers, the journalists, it's our job to start putting the pressure on these champions. Yes, these champions that claim they are the best in this sport, but they're not fighting the best. So shout out to Boo Andres. I definitely hope he pulls up. You will be having my support. I will be covering that. And I will be looking out for that. Well, let's get to this right here, man. Let's get to this right here. Jarrett Swift Hurd, I told y'all. Jarrett Swift Hurd. Jarrett Swift Hurd. I'm the best at 154 pounds. The world just ain't seen it yet. That's a tough, hard statement. Tough, hard statement Jarrett Swift Hurd made, man. Now, the good thing about that is, right, sticking to the Charlos, Jermell Charlo will be fighting for undisputed in July. Now, when he has this undisputed belt in July, Swift Hurd is fighting June 6th. If Swift Hurd has an impressive performance and Jermell Charlo captures all the belts, I'm pretty sure Swift Hurd will probably be a mandatory for one of those belts. So he will have a chance to fight him. But we just have to wait to see how it plays out, man, because, you know, boxing is weird. And the best don't always fight the best for whatever reason. For whatever reason, they do not. They do not fight the best, man. But that'll be a good fight. Swift Hurt is a former, appreciate that like, from Africa. That like is coming from Africa. Yes, but Swift Hurt is a former unified champion. Remember, he had 3 other belts, right? 3. Oh, no, 2. He had the IBF and the WBA and the IBO. Then he got knocked off by J-Rock. And then J-Rock got knocked off by Banana. And then Banana got knocked off by Charlo. That's why Charlo is in position to collect all of the stones. But unlike the man I call Thanos, Canelo, Charlo has a good chance of being undisputed, man. I think he's going to win that fight. He should win that fight. It's a winnable fight for him. But then what's he going to do after he has all of the stones? Will he fight Swift Hurt? Will he continue to fight the best guys in the division? Or will he tuck his tail and just be content with being the undisputed champion and do like his brother, fight cherries? Because we got to call a spade a spade. The guy he's fighting, Big Charlo, he's a cherry, man. He beat James Kirkland. He knocked out James Kirkland. You got to see, like, now I'm going to take you out of church, man, school, tabernacle. You see, they gave him that fight because that was a showcase fight because they knew that they was going to give him to Charlo. What better way to give him to Charlo to have him knock out an old, over-the-hill James Kirkland? So now he has somewhat momentum because he knocked out an old, washed-up James Kirkland. So now they could say, oh, he's coming off a knockout against James Kirkland. But at the end of the day, he's a nobody. You got to call it, keep it tall. He's a nobody. Meanwhile, you have a guy like Boo Boo Andres out there. Boo Boo Andres would have been a unification match. You have Chris Eubanks out there. I believe he has some form of the WBA title. That's another unification bout. But you guys got to pay attention. That's why I posted that yesterday. And I stayed on that, man. Like, shout out to my guy, Rob the Reporter was in here. I posted that yesterday. How this guy, man, that's what I got to say. This guy, this world champion guy is constantly calling out all the big hitters. All the big hitters, right? Look, watch how I tie all this up. He calls out all the big hitters, right? And then he fights people nobody knows. But then when it comes to time to fight a guy that is a threat, a legit threat, another world champion in your division, you say nobody knows him. But watch how I kill that whole scenario right here. You said nobody knows Demetrius Andre, right? Nobody knows Boo Boo. Nobody knows Demetrius Andre, right? But you are fighting a guy. You are fixing to fight a guy, right? You are fixing to fight a man that nobody really knows, right? Nobody knows this dude. Like I said, his biggest win is James Kirkland. James Kirkland. He knocked out a washed up, old, over the hill James Kirkland. That's his biggest win to date, right? Biggest win to date, man. But now you said nobody knows Demetrius Andre. That's your that was your that's what you said. I'm just going off of what you said. Nobody knows him, right? That's what you said. That's what you said about him. You said nobody knows Demetrius Andre. Watch how the sauce look. I'm telling you, man. I really do this with this podcast thing now. Watch this. Watch how the source exposes this. Nobody knows Demetrius Andre. Nobody knows him. He's a world champion. He's a world champion, right? Nobody knows him. You see that number that's circled right there? See how I'm trying to notice it? Nobody knows Demetrius Andre. He was a 2008 Olympian. 2008 Olympian. Nobody knows Demetrius Andre. Demetrius Andre, you see that? That's a fight hype. FightHype.com. Like I said, one of the biggest media platforms, right? I'm underground media, but hey, what do I know? I know a lot, and I know a lot of people. But check that number out. Since everybody's so quick to talk about numbers, nobody knows Demetrius Andre. But when he stormed Canelo's press conference and pulled the Clubber Lane, Rocky 3. Remember when Clubber Lane was chasing Rocky down? That's what Demetrius Andre is doing. He's chasing you dudes down, right? But nobody knows him. But look at this. On one of the so-called biggest media platforms, he did 3 million views, but nobody knows him. Like, come on, we got to make it make sense, man. See, I'm taking y'all to school today, man. This is the source. You know the vibes, man. These other guys can't do this, man, because I watched the video last night. Very entertaining. Very, very entertaining. Very entertaining. Shout out to my brother Kimon for putting me on to that. Very entertaining. That's why these other guys can't do it, because at the end of the day, they are too caught up in their feelings. They are fans, and they just are fans. They're idol worshipers. Like, I talk about that all the time. Like, you're supposed to worship God. You dudes worship men, and you worship your favorite fighters to the point where you turn into, I said this the other day, man, hate tubers. You're not even YouTubers no more. You hate tubers. You hate on everybody else that does something, that has pure substance, that's putting out real work, that's getting real interviews. And if they critique or say something that every time, listen, all the time, every time, you're not always going to speak highly of a certain fighter. But you hate tubers get in your feelings whenever a shot or you critique or you say, yo, nah, you're not moving right to your favorite fighter. Because in your eye, your idol, your God, that's what they are to you. They're your God. And God can't do no wrong. Hopefully y'all caught that source. As we move on, oh man, my mic sounds nice. Check 1. My mic sounds nice. Check 2. Yeah, these will be available sooner than later on the website. I should throw that in the comment section. Why don't I do that? Why don't I throw the website up in the comments section? You know, we do have a couple of things over here. Let me get the website up. You know, it's always good to promote oneself, you know, because God has blessed me. Yes, he has blessed me to grow and to glow. So let me post that, man, because the website, yes, it is rocking and rolling. A functioning website, you know, a functioning website. Let me get that link. Let me get that link up here, man, because like I said, man, this is the source. You can order the CMOS. I got new labels coming. Like, we're going in a whole nother corporate direction, you know, whole nother corporate direction. See, because everything that was being done was, you know, part of building, you know, branding. But let me get this up, man. Let me get this up, man. Okay, now I will throw this up so y'all can see the actual, you know, website that you can click onto. You can order the CMOS. You can, here it is. See, let's throw it in your face. Here it is. You can order the CMOS. You can purchase pretty soon these hats right here. I will have a line of shirts like this with the logo. But yes, definitely tap in with that. Definitely tap in with that. Definitely tap in with that. Definitely tap in. Hopefully, I'm gonna send it to you now, man. Hopefully your service is good. If your service is iffy, I'm gonna have to drop you from the joint. But I'm gonna send it to you right now. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna get it to you right now. Came on. Give me 2 seconds. I'm pulling it up right now as we speak. I want your service to be good though, man. Yes, I'm hoping your service is good. I'm sending you the link now. Check your message. Check your message. You should have it. I will send it to you on Instagram as well. But yes, that's the website. You can click on the website. We have all type of merchandise. CMOS, Health is Wealth. Tap into that. The catalog, the work, interviews, footage, everything, man. Day in the life. You know, Showtime, Shy News Media. No more the other name. No more the other name. Because like I said, man, we are corporate now, man. We're corporate, man, you know? You let people bump their head. That's what we do. We let people bump their head. There he is. Let me pull him in. Add him to the stream. See how he is sounding. Come on, you are up.
Yo,
you gotta mute your TV in the back. You gotta mute your TV in the back though.
All right. Yo.
Yes, you are up. You are up.
Yo, can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, you loud and clear. You good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm watching you on my TV, man. Just sitting back, you know, watching.
You good, man. You
Yeah,
good, man.
I just want to tap on the Boo Boo situation. I see it.
Yeah, speak on it, man. That's what we here for. Speak on it, man.
You know, I'm a boxing fan. I've been into boxing since I was 10 years old. I used to do a little fighting, you know, I was doing my little thing back in the day, man. You know, going to the Golden Glove. The Golden Gloves. That's what it was. Back and forward, yeah. But yo, man, just to see this dude so hungry and you know he wants to fight, bruh.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yo, man, like just to see them treat him like that, and you know, I sit back and I observe things, and the man is hungry, man. He you know, and I feel like they blackballing him, man.
They are. He's a 20. He's a 20. He's a 2008 Olympian, right? 2008 Olympian.
Yo.
And the man, right? Like, come on, man. How he's still undefeated. 2 division champion. They keep saying that he's not fighting nobody, but he wants to fight everybody and anybody, but he's not getting the fights. So
man,
the writing is on the wall, man.
I don't think he's just. They can make excuses and say this and say that about him, man. But the man is, you know, he's a good fighter, man, and they know that. That's why they're ducking him, man. I'm talking about from the. I think it's, man. I don't. Yeah, man. They blackballing him, man, and I don't know if because they don't like him or it's just something that they're just avoiding him, man. And it's sad. It's very sad.
And I'm glad you brought that up. It's like boxing. It's like it's a lot of politics. It's like, you know, if you don't have the right team, the right people behind you, this is what happens, man. This is what happens. It's just like it's like the music industry. Like you can have a fire album, right? A fire album. But if somebody on that record label that has power doesn't like you, your album will sit on the shelf. And that's what they're doing with Boo Boo Andre. They have him sitting on the shelf. He has a
Yo,
fire album, but
but
they
I don't
got him
understand. Like,
sitting in the corner.
what did he do for them, the boxing world, for him to blackball him? Like, I don't
Oh,
understand it. Like,
you remember he was in a contract before. He got out of that
yeah,
contract, and then he got with Matchroom. No, I'm telling you, that's what it is, man. That's what it is.
yeah. I
That's what it
understand.
boils down to. Cause like when you jump from one promotion company to another promotion company, that promotion company that you left loses money, and they hold
Yeah,
grudges. They hold grudges. They hold grudges. It's just
I
like
could.
it's just like anything in life, like businesses. Like, all right, say I work for this company, right, and I leave that company, but I'm still in that industry. I'm still in that industry. I go to another company. The CEOs from the company fuck with each other. You know what they doing? They doing what me and you doing right now. They talking. They saying, yo, you know what? Don't get that dude Shalom no job. He's a dirtbag. Now
Yeah,
me and you are CEOs. That's what they're doing to him. That's life, man. That's life. That's
yeah.
all it is.
I've been, yo, man. I've been sitting back watching him for the least, probably the last
Yo,
5 years, bro. I think I've been
dude could
watching.
fight. Listen, dude could fight, man. They just blackball him. If he couldn't fight,
Listen,
if he couldn't fight and nobody knew him, like they say, right? And he can't fight, somebody would have been washed him up, bro. That's why I
yo,
said.
his dad.
That's why I did that post for him. They got to make it make sense. Like
Yo, his
Canelo. I love Canelo. I love Canelo. Canelo was nice. Canelo, you fought Rocky Fielding. Rocky Fielding's a
man,
nobody. More people know Boo Boo Andres than Rocky Fielding. Like, you got to make it make
yo,
sense, man.
man. I'm over here. I ain't even on his team. I see his father's so mad. They frustrated,
Yo,
man. That's why his
yo,
dad.
'cause
That's why his dad was acting like that.
the dude is an Olympian. How you know how nice you got to be an Olympian? He fought for the
They
country.
they know that, man.
That means
They
yeah.
know that.
When you're an Olympian, that means you're one of the best fighters in the world as an amateur. And now he's one of the
I
best
mean,
fighters in the world as a professional. He's a world champion. You don't get no higher rank than a world champion as a professional prize fighter.
you know, yeah, like I've been watching him for the last 5 years. Just go at fighter. He ain't got no. What else can he do? He's pulling up on him just to get a
Yeah,
fight. Like, that's
yeah.
what he don't know what else to do. That's
He
all he
can't.
can do outside the
He
ring is
can't.
pull up on another fighter. I mean, I'm sitting here. Like I said, I watched him. Uh, he bum rushed to Canelo
Well, he
press
was
conference. He
humble.
did it to the Charlos, and
Yeah,
yo, man, the dude's his
he did.
father's getting so mad, bro.
Well, he did that like Clubber Lang. And the thing that I don't respect, right? I seen they little posts like these, them dudes is like cornballs, man. That's why I shout out to my guy Tony Harrison brought that up. They always be quick to talk about, oh, you a bum, you don't got no money. Man, listen, the man might not have the type of money y'all have, but he's not running around broke. You know what I'm saying? So y'all need to take that out your vocabulary. Y'all are some
Man, that
cornball
dude,
herbs, man. Straight up and
that dude
down.
is fraud.
Word.
Dude is a
Y'all
fraud.
are
I got
some
on his ass.
cornball
Excuse
herbs,
my
man.
language, but
Yeah, they some cornball
I
herbs.
got on
Like,
his. I got on his. I got on his
word.
behind the other
Yeah,
day,
yeah,
man.
yeah, they
You
always
know
be
what it
quick.
is, B.
Yeah, they always be
I got
quick
on
to.
his
They always
ass,
be.
bro.
Yeah, they be quick to throw that money card. Oh yeah, broke. Yeah, bum. The man is far from a bum. I know bums. Bums live in the streets. Bums are
I'm
homeless.
a.
You know.
I'm gonna say this, and I don't care who like it. I'm gonna put a. What did I say the other day? I said, man, you'll never fight a true champion. So just
Word.
keep running your mouth.
Word. Running your mouth. That's a
That's all you
fact,
do,
man.
man. Is run your mouth. That's all you do. You
That's a
ain't fight
fact,
nobody.
man.
Like these
Word.
dudes, like they about to fight in June. Who would go to see that? Like, who wants to
Word.
go see them knock out cherries? Like, come
Word. We
on, man.
gonna
Go fight
see.
somebody, man.
He's fighting in the Toyota Center too.
And
Yeah.
yo,
Listen,
man,
they,
Canelo's not.
they got exposed anyway. Listen,
Canelo's.
they coming off a pay-per-view. You went from pay-per-view, now you fighting back regular. So you're not you went like this to this. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to go opposite. You know, you don't once you hit pay-per-view, you're supposed to stay at pay-per-view. The younger brother, not the younger, smaller brother got a chance, man. Because when he becomes undisputed, he got something that, he's undisputed. There's never been an undisputed junior middleweight champion. So maybe he could get back to pay-per-view. But Big Charlo, it's not happening for him right now, man. He's not fighting no live bodies. He calls out all the live bodies and then fights.
I was talking at the.
Go ahead.
He just. I mean, I'm gonna say this, man. If I don't, I'm talking to Jack. I'm talking to Jack on the podcast. Hey, if I don't see Charlo fight somebody in the next 2 years, I'm gonna give him 2 years, man. If he don't fight nobody in the next 2 years, man, he might.
Man, 2 years. He needs to fight somebody next. After this fight right
podcast.
here, after this fight right here in June, he needs to fight somebody. Dude is 30-something years old, man. Like, come on, man. These dudes are old now, man. They old. They old, bro. Like, come on. How long we gonna keep playing these games with these dudes? And they supposed to be world champions, man.
Hey,
world champions. They gotta make it make sense, man.
You're giving them 2 years to fight somebody, and I'm being lenient. I'm being lenient.
Listen, man. Shout out to Jerron. Shout out to Jerron Ennis. Shout out to Virgil Ortiz. In 2 years, that's the guys I want to see making their runs. I'm not these dudes. 2 years. 2 years is too long. They need to just pack it in, man. Pack it in. Pack it up.
I'm sitting back watching the boxing game, and we was talking about. We was in the locker room this morning at my job. I mean, when fighters back then and fighters now. They said the fighters back then, they wanted to fight each other. They said it was about money, they wanted to fight each other.
They wanted to prove they was the best.
He said nowadays, these fighters in the locker room today.
Yeah.
Yo, man, I don't know, man. I'll just watch. I don't really try to. The boxing game is just it's bad, man. It's just it ain't the same no more. They took all the energy, the fun out of boxing. Like, I mean, Canelo's holding it down. Don't get me wrong, but for the top name guys to sit here and fight nobody's, like, what are we getting out of that as fans?
Yeah, Canelo's that guy, man.
Saying, what are we getting out of that as fans? I mean, you might get you a fight here and there.
I can't take none away from Canelo. See, like Canelo, he's in a position of power, man, and he knows that.
I don't take nothing away from Canelo. He doing his thing.
And he knows that, like he knows anybody that he fights, that's changing their life. Like dude just lost, right? He may never fight again. They talking about his eye socket, everything. He may never fight again. But he just got $8 million.
He wants to fight the other day.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna do a podcast. I'm gonna do a podcast on that too, though. How Canelo knows that he's the money man. He knows he's the money man. Like these other dudes, they might claim it and say they not, man. That's why everybody wants that Canelo fight, man, because you're gonna see the type of money that you've never ever seen in a fight before when you fight him. Yeah. And another thing came out too. You know who made the most money? I should pull that up right now. You know who made the most money? Shout out to my guy, World Combat Sports. Let me pull that up, man. I want to show you this, right? I want to pull this up, man. Because dudes, right? Listen. Watch this. I'm glad you on right now. Watch this. Watch what I pull up, man. That's why they always talk about receipts. Dudes love talking about receipts, right? Watch this receipt right here. Can you see? Can you see this receipt right here? Can you see this receipt right here? Yo, this is.
I'm watching. I got you.
All right. This is Forbes highest paid athletes. From
I got you on my. I got you on stick and watching a little bit of both.
All right, from 5
million 80. 180.
Yo, Conor McGregor made $180 million last year from May to May. Leo Massey, shout out to Leo Massey. That's the soccer player.
Wow,
130.
Wow.
Yo, Christine Ronaldo. Christine Ronaldo, 120. Dak Prescott, quarterback, Cowboys, 107.5. LeBron James, 96.5 million. Neymar, another soccer player, 95 million. Roger Federer, a tennis player. Tom Brady, football player, 76 million. Kevin Durant, 75 million. Now, check this out. Where are the boxers at on that list? Where the boxers at? When you hear all this talk about all this money that these boxers was making, Canelo's not even up there, and Canelo
should
make
be in there somewhere.
the most money out of all the fighters. Canelo will be on there next year. Remember, I think Canelo only fought twice last year. He picking it up this year. He'll be on there next year.
Where's Canelo at, man?
Trust and believe that he's not on there. Wilder's not on there. Earl Spencer's not on there. These guys, Gervonta Davis is not on there. These are the pay-per-view fighters.
Costa Heights.
Hopefully these people are catching that sauce.
I'm not putting.
He said, shout out to Quan the Dawn. He said, motherfuckers better stay away from that mellow smoke. That boy not playing with these.
Man. The only person I know that's making real money.
That's a fact, Quan.
Making money.
That's a fact. But you see the type of money. Listen, man. That's who y'all need to fight. But, all you boxers out there, y'all want to make a big payday?
Boxing.
Call out Conor McGregor. The number one. Listen. The number one earning athlete.
I'm gonna say this: boxing got to step it up, man. Like we can't go through another 5. Oh,
yes, the number one earner in sports wasn't a boxer, wasn't a basketball player, wasn't a football player. It was an MMA fighter.
All this BS that's going on.
Ain't no BS. Motherfuckers is just exposed, man. I told you, a lie always has to change, but the truth remains the same. An MMA fighter
got to step it up, man.
Got to step up, man. Boxing been frauding for too many years now. It caught up to him, man. MMA done took over, man. An MMA fighter, 180 million, man.
I don't know what's going on.
180 million.
I don't know what's going on behind the scenes with that, but it looks bad right now, man. It looks.
I wish, shout out to you, man.
Shout out to Canelo. I have nothing bad to say about him because
shout out to you. You
put me on fighters out there.
You put me on to a good funny show last. You put me on to a good funny ass show last night, man. I got a good laugh watching those dudes roast one another. You know?
Oh, yeah, them dudes, man.
I got a good laugh.
They was killing
watching that because that was a good roasting. You know,
killing them.
And I just sat back and enjoyed it. Man.
Yo, man, them dudes got.
Oh, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed every bit of that, man. Cause them dudes are some hate. Them dudes is, listen.
It was too much for my. It was too much for my ears, man.
Yeah, them dudes is really. Yeah, they really some hate tubers, and the hate was clashing last night, so it was good.
We ain't gonna say no names. We know what's up. We ain't gonna say no names.
Yeah. I don't need to say no names. I just had the popcorn. I was glad you put me on to that. I had my popcorn. Oh man,
you know what's craziest?
Go ahead.
Yo, man, you know what's crazy? They all know around each other, or they talk to each other. They've been around each other.
Wow.
Talk to each other.
Listen.
They got history with each other, so they know what's going on, man. It's a lot of,
Yeah. That's why I just sat back and enjoyed the show last night. I really, truly, genuinely enjoyed it, man.
They was on.
Oh man, it was fun.
They was one of the dudes. He jumped on the podcast.
Yeah, it was sounding all kind of. Yeah, man, it was good. I enjoyed it.
I got some more stuff to send you, man. I gotta watch that video you sent.
Yeah, you got to watch that joint I sent you, man. Everything is coming to the light.
Man, that dude funny, man.
Everything is coming to the light, man. I told you.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it. I haven't tuned in yet.
Yeah, you gotta check that one out.
Yo, man, I just saw that dude a while ago, man. Lost, man. I saw the video of
Yeah, you gotta check that one out, man. It's just
dude look lost, man.
It's getting
like them dudes, man. They all. It's sad, man. It's sad, man.
It's getting real spooky.
Like, they all used to be friends, and they out of there. They out of there, man. They going at each other's throat, man. Hey, they ought to do us.
Yeah.
Yo,
Coach Ring.
They could do an episode easy, bro.
Yeah, it's getting real spooky.
That
Coach Ring.
What's going on? Dudes need to just, keep it boxing, man. Stop, what I'm saying? Just keep it boxing and stop.
Yeah, man. No,
stop being a fraud.
Boxing. You know what? Yo, listen. Boxing. Hopefully, boxing wakes up, and the best start fighting the best. Coach Ring. Come on.
Yo, man.
Come talk.
I got some news for you, man.
What's up? It's me, Dylan, right here, and the coach.
That's right. Yeah, coach. What was you doing?
Hey.
He said, hey.
What's up, my little niece? What you doing? Hey, Coach Narina.
What you doing?
What's going on?
Talk. He can hear you. Talk.
I see you. I got you on my TV.
He can hear you. Talk.
That's so cool. So, what I'm doing is boxing.
Yeah, boxing. We're going to go to the gym later. Probably Saturday again.
And he don't come there.
No, he's in Texas.
Texas?
Yeah.
Who's that?
He's in Texas.
Texas.
Yeah. That's Coach Ring. All right, Coach Ring. Thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah. You gotta watch that joint I sent you. No, that joint I sent you. When you watch that, you're gonna be like, ooh wee. You're gonna be like, ooh wee. I told you it's slowly but surely. What is done in the dark eventually has to come to the light. It has to come to the light. And a lie. When you out here lying and you fibbing and you not keeping it tall, your lies always change. But the truth shall always remain the same. See, sometimes dudes be forgetting their lies. Like, you can't forget your lie. But when it's the truth, it's nothing to change. A lot of lies is coming out now. But like we like to say over here on the podcast, but hey, what do I know? Yo, we got fights coming on Saturday in California. The PBC got a show. May 15th. That's Saturday. What's today? The 12th, right? Yeah. Tomorrow's the 13th. Yeah. Saturday's the fight, yo. Kimon, you still there? Did I lose Kimon? Might have lost my brother or his joint got muted. But listen, I'm going to catch y'all up to speed what we was talking about. Shout out to the homie World Combat Sports, Scotty. I took that off of his Instagram. He posted the highest paid athletes. And what I was saying is, you get all these videos talking about all the stuff that these boxers is getting. It's not one boxer on there. Conor McGregor is the top hitter, 180 million. That's what you boxers need to call out. Call out Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor is busting big checks. What we like to say over here, big bucks, no whammies. No whammies. Big bucks. No whammies. And I'm pretty sure, watch this. Watch this. I'm putting this out there in the air early. I already know old boy gonna come out. I'm not even gonna say his name. He gonna be like, oh, I made that in one night. So what? Who cares? It doesn't matter. No boxers is making that now. Help one of these fighters now make that. You got a young hitter that's about to fight on pay-per-view. Help him make that. Because no boxers is on this list. No boxers is on this list. This is the sauce. See how I'm dropping this heat? The sauce. It's not one boxer on that list. So I'm pretty sure the next couple of days, boy gonna come out and say, yeah, I made more than that in one night. I made this, I made that. Cool. Salute, respect. But now, help another fighter do that. Help your fighters do that. Until then, man, pack it in, pack it out, man. We don't want to hear that no more, man. We ain't trying to hear that no more, man. We're not trying to hear that no more, man. Word. That shit is corny. That shit is real corny. What's going on? Yes, what's going on with you? Oh, man. They are really, I'm saying they really riding Roy Jones. You can put that on. They really riding Roy Jones. At the end of the day, man, I'm on it. You don't see me working? Yeah, at the end of the day, they are really riding Roy Jones because his criticism over EJ, over Spence. At the end of the day, everybody is entitled to their opinion, man. See, that's the problem with this game. Like, people get in their feelings whenever their favorite fighter, somebody doesn't say, don't praise them like how y'all praise them. Everybody's not an idol worshiper, man. That's what y'all gotta get that out y'all spirits, man. You dudes are idol worshipers, man. Roy Jones is allowed to feel the way he wants to feel. You know, that's his opinion. You dudes just be on bozo time, goofy time. That's why that shit was so entertaining to hear brothers really slam y'all around yesterday, man. But at the end of the day, that's what you guys are. You guys are the ultimate idol worshipers. Word. And you know where idol worshipers go? They go to hell. They go to hell because they don't believe in God. They believe in their idol. I'm your idol, your highest title, numero uno. I'm not a Puerto Rican, but I speak it so that you know. I understand I got the gift to speak, so it's a blessing. Listen to the lesson I preach. Bro, y'all some idol worshipers, man. Well, this is the sauce. You are rocking out with the sauce.
There we go.
Yeah. Nasai, give her money back.
Money? What?
Yes.
You give her money?
No, that's her money. That's her money. That she was saving. No. That she was saving. Yes, she was. She put it in the drawer over there. She did. Nah, she did.
I put mine in the drawer right over here.
Yeah.
And then I took it out.
Yeah. And over here in the room, she did. That's her. That's how. What I tell you, no roller skating in the house. Take the roller skates off.
I put it in the same drawer.
No, you didn't decide. Trying to steal your sister's money. Look at you.
Liar.
Yeah, lying. That's a fact. I know, man. I was here. I seen you. See what I do, man. Constantly teaching, constantly parenting. Take notes. Relax and take notes. Rain, do you have anything else you want to add to the people that's watching? Come over here and talk. You can come over here and talk. You are for a 5-year-old training sensation.
Choco is my daddy's friend.
That's right. That's right.
He busted, he hit, he did no face.
Yes. Shout out to Coach Rain.
Shout to High.
Yeah, shout out to Jahai. You heard the team, Chaka. You know the vibes.
Yeah, what's up? And goodbye.
Yes.
A little punch in the face.
What about the double whammy?
The double whammy snap.
That's right, the double whammy. All right. Don't break nothing now, man. Don't break nothing.
Okay.
Yes. You see, I am blessed, beyond blessed, beyond blessed. We're gonna close out on the show on that, man. Hopefully next year. Well, Canelo's on pace. Canelo will definitely be on this list next year. Cause what is he? What is he? Three fights in already? He's on pace to have 3 fights this year. He'll definitely be on this list next year. But damn, I remember a time when there was nothing but boxers on a list like this: the Tysons and the Holyfields, the real pay-per-view hitters, man. Like I don't know what's going on with pay-per-view payout now, man. Cause there ain't one boxer on there, man. But like we like to say, hey, what do I know? You know what? We're gonna close with a little bit of comedy, man. We're gonna close with a little bit of comedy. Everybody likes to laugh.
Right now. Get it off, son.
First of all, you better check your tone ring, man. Don't think you know who you're talking to. Little Washington.
You know the vibes. It's